was gonna answer exactly what she countries. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it's a very, very nice country. Can I do that?
Very sweet country.
What?
So exciting.
Oh, one of us is gonna start laughing and just gonna.
What
What's gonna happen?
It happens. But this is a real casual radio show. It's
How
the
many
actual,
people here?
the listing audience is 44,800.
What?
There's no many.
What?
It's
Is there that many people that's going to hear me?
Yes.
probably
Holy
that's I think that's their average daily listenership.
Pops.
They're famous.
Pops.
But they have to have the radio on for the right station. Because there's all different stations. But that's probably the average. That's the number they give me anyway.
It's a big deal. You guys are a big deal.
Not all right.
Yes,
If you look on that map, if you can see it up there on the door on the right hand side, at the top, that white sheet of paper, right over there, it has the coverage
You're
area.
gonna ask me that you're gonna smile to me and I'm gonna start laughing.
And it's the outside ring on there is how far this goes because we're on AM.
Does it go to Strasbourg?
Strasbourg.
Yep, and it goes down to
I'm not looking at you. I'm just looking straight out.
If everybody looks straight ahead of them so you don't laugh.
Which is the music? For all my people, for me. I'm not gonna eat. I'm also not eating and then I was like eating super fast in case I have enough. I'm like, I'm not gonna have no rest.
See what my name is.
In case.
Thank you, Karen. Good afternoon, everybody. We have blue skies and sunshine here too. Currently 48 degrees, and the winds are calm right now. It has gusted to 1 mile an hour today, and that was earlier this morning. Humidity is at 56%. Barometer is falling slowly at 29.97. Some great things happened today. Back in 1959, Barbie debuted. Probably everybody in the world knows who Barbie is. Everybody know who Barbie is?
Yeah.
Yep, everybody here knows who Barbie is. And believe me, we've got the world here today, so you stay tuned. She debuted in 1959, and then this is also Panic Day. Run around all day in a panic, telling others you can't handle it anymore. Well, that might be a good thing to do today. I would like to welcome my guests. There's actually 8 people here in the studio. 7 of them are foreign exchange students. We're going to speak to 5 of them right away, and then they're going to leave for track practice, and then we will visit with the other 2. So we've got the microphone, and we're just going to hand it around, and if you would start, if you just push that up. Okay. And tell us your name first.
My name is Ali
And what's your last name?
Erickson.
Where are you from?
I'm from Denmark.
And could you tell us a little bit about Denmark, about your family, and about the country itself?
Uh, Denmark is a very nice country. It's not as much farming as it is over here. It's more big cities and stuff like that.
And what about your family in Denmark?
So I have a mom and a dad, and I have four siblings and new one coming. So
Are you the oldest in the family?
yeah.
Okay. And if you just pass it along, and if you can remember all the questions, if not, I'll ask you again. And just start out by introducing yourself.
Okay, my name is Pablo. My last name is Delgado Garcia. I'm from Spain. Spain is well known for really good soccer players and teams. And my family, I have like a normal family, mom and dad. And I have a twin sister currently in Iowa, also a foreign exchange student. I have a younger sister. My dad designs airplanes, and my mom works at the city hall.
Okay. And pass it on to the next.
My name is Yannick Ra. I'm from Germany. I'm 16 years old. Germany's good known for soccer. It's also a pretty nice country. And I'm living with my mom and dad and I have a little sister.
Hi, my name is Nick Glossner. I'm from Germany too. I come from Munich, which is more in the south of Germany, which is pretty well known for the Oktoberfest and obviously for soccer. In my family, there's one brother who's about to graduate this year, and of course, my two parents.
Yeah, my name is Jin Hyung and my last name is Park. And I'm from South Korea. South Korea is a very beautiful mountain. So South Korea is a very good country. And my family is mother, father, and older brother and older sister.
Okay, and if you just want to keep the microphone there, Park, and I'll ask the next question, then we'll go back around this direction. Who is your host family here in Eureka?
Heidi Molak and Mark Molak.
Same with me. I'm staying with Heidi and Mark too.
Nick and Cassie Weissman.
Mark and Elisa up.
And I'm with Nick and Kelsey Weissman too.
Let's talk a little bit about the differences that you have seen between your country and the United States. What are some of the differences or the similarities in food?
Food, I say I normally eat fish and stuff, and we always have lettuce and stuff when we eat supper. That's not something I've seen a lot of over here.
Have you found any new favorites since you've been here?
I don't know. I mean, it's also different, so it's just, I don't know.
Okay. For instance, the stuff that you're snacking on here now, the ice cream and the cookies and stuff, do you have things like that back there?
Yeah, we have that, but
Oreos?
it's different.
Okay.
So it's,
Pablo, tell us about the foods.
Well, I like both. I mean, I like food everywhere. So in Spain, it's really good also. But in Spain, we eat a lot of fish, a lot of vegetables, like a lot, way more than meat and all that. And here we eat a lot of meat, which I really like. I really like it. So we have also Oreos, but not all of the kinds that you have here. You only have the normal white one. So I really like it. Strawberry milkshake. So.
And Yannick, did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Over in Germany, I usually don't eat that much meat. And one thing I really like over here is Rice Krispie treats, which we don't have over in Germany. That's the thing I really like.
Well, like
I have
pretty
to
much
say
the same with me.
milkshake.
We eat Oreos and stuff like that too, but it's just less meat and stuff like that. And like one meal I really like is tacos because we don't have that in Germany that much, and I just really like it.
Food is not so much different, and my favorite food is Heidi Molak food. She's a very good cooker.
Anything she makes is good.
Yeah.
Pretty much. All right. You just made some points there. And you just heard Park there as he was saying. One question that I have often heard foreign exchange students say is they do not have peanut butter in their country. How many of you have peanut butter in your country? One, two,
We
three,
have.
four. Okay,
It's
most
not
of you do.
seen
I don't know.
We don't eat it.
You don't eat it.
No, I don't like peanut butter.
You don't like peanut butter.
I
I
like
don't,
it, but I
I
don't have it.
Oh,
I
okay.
eat it pretty much.
Do you, Park? Do you have peanut butter in your country?
Yep.
And you like it?
I like
Okay. And tell us how the weather compares in
it.
South Korea.
Eureka and South Korea is very similar, but Eureka is more cold weather. Yeah, so it's a little hard.
Okay. And while you still got it, talk about some of the traditions. Are there traditions that you have in South Dakota that maybe are different than what you see here in Eureka? Perhaps like Christmas or Thanksgiving or Easter, anything like that?
Like Martin Luther King Day, and America have so many holidays like no school day. I like that.
Okay. Nick, the same questions. How's the weather compare?
Well, like in Germany, we usually don't have that much snow and stuff like that, but therefore it's way warmer in the summer, I guess. But with the traditions, since I'm not that long here, I'm just here for 2 months, so I haven't experienced Thanksgiving or Christmas. But I agree on Park, we don't have days like President's Day or Martin Luther King Day, but we have other holidays, but just not that many.
As Nick already said, the weather is mostly the same. Really, like in Germany it is. And yeah, we don't have that many school days, but we don't have school.
Pablo?
Well, the weather is different. In Spain, it snows, but I live in the south of Spain, and in my city it doesn't snow, so it's the first time I've actually lived with snow. So it was really cool until it was really cold. So, what was the other question?
If there's any traditions.
Yeah, we pretty much have the same thing. By Christmas, we don't have the presents. They came the 6th of January instead of the other day.
In Denmark, it definitely won't get to -30 as it does over here. It most of the time it won't even get under 5 degrees, so that's nice. I don't like that over here. Too cold.
Are there traditions in Denmark that would be different from here?
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on things that happen for your country. I mean, you guys have Martin Luther King Day and President's Day, and we have those days on other like dates because they happen those days for us. So I don't know.
And what about holidays? Some of them were saying, there's quite a few holidays where you get off of school. Is that pretty
We have-
similar?
We have in Denmark. We have to go to school 200 days, and then we have 100 days off. In 1 year.
Okay.
So that's
And we're going to take a break now. We're going to listen to our sponsors, and we're going to be back with the 5 people we're chatting from around the world.
Break number 1,
Yes.
1 of 3, or 1 of 2?
1 of 3.
1 of 3.
And then after our last one, then they're going to leave. And
Okay.
we'll go to the others.
I forgot to say bullfighting.
Oh, yeah.
Is that allowed?
yeah. Explain.
Yes, it's still I thought but like it's illegal now.
No, it's illegal in Barcelona.
I would love to try that.
You run away from it.
Yeah, I would love to try that. Just running away from the bulls.
You can come out to my farm anytime you want. You can run away from all of our bulls.
But they run away from you.
Not always.
You're afraid of me.
Thank you for
Are
looking
there?
at Mama.
Are they gone? I should have got another double
You are
family time.
listening to the Eureka Show on KOLI AM. We are here having a good discussion, and we're going to get back to our guests in a little bit. I'd like to wish a happy birthday today to Brenda Hoover, Claudia Murthen, Tim Junt, Dennis Fisher, and tomorrow, happy birthday, Arlene Opp. Some of the things that are happening here in Eureka today at 5 o'clock, fun meets at the Information Center. Tonight it's Reformed Consistory at the Reformed Church at 7:30, and Church Council meets at Zion Lutheran Church at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow, Eureka Development meets at the Information Center at 6 o'clock. We were just having a good discussion, or I was listening in on it, on bullfighting. And Pablo, would you take the microphone again and tell us about bullfighting in Spain?
Well, we have a lot of bulls, so our tradition is bullfighting, where a bullfighter has to kill a bull in a bull ring, and well, that's basically the spectacle of bullfighting. We also have some different stuff related to bullfighting. There's once a year, there's a city called Pamplona where they let the bulls run and you can run with them. So you gotta try to don't get the bull to stop or whatever. So run from the bull away. So basically, it's that. Yeah.
What about some of the sports in your other countries, like for Denmark? What sports are popular there?
It's mostly soccer that everyone plays.
Okay.
But it's so much different because back home you represent the city, not a school. So and there's not as many people at the games as there is over here. So that's a lot of fun.
Any other sports, Pablo?
No, we have soccer. The same thing. We have the Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi playing in our teams in Spain, and that's it pretty much because we don't have American football.
Really?
We have a lot of soccer teams too, and we have a few football teams that I like pretty much because I played football for 9 years.
Well, I play soccer, of course, because I'm from a city called Munich, and they have a really, really good soccer team. And soccer is like the biggest sport in Germany, but there are other sports too. And we're World Cup champion in soccer, even though we haven't got Ronaldo or Messi. We're good too, soccer.
And Clark, what about South Korea?
South Korea,
No, whoa.
not so much famous soccer team, but we have like taekwondo. Yeah, I learned that so many times. So I like.
And now we're going to switch to a whole different question here. How did you decide to become a foreign exchange student?
That because my brother and sisters came to America, so my mom said, I think you should go to America. So yeah, mom, go.
Okay. Nick, what made you decide to become a foreign exchange student?
Yeah, first of all, my brother went to the USA for half a year too, and then I was participating in an exchange for only 3 weeks to Pittsburgh, and I was really fascinated by the American way of life, and I really liked the country, so I went up to my mom and asked her if I could do it too, and she was like, yeah, sure, and then that's actually the way how I got here.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big fan of football and the United States, so I want to learn more about the country of football.
Pablo?
Oh, I wanted to come here to study different subjects that we didn't have in Spain because we don't, like in biology, we do the sections, we don't do it in Spain, some cool stuff that we discovered, and obviously to learn English way better than I used to.
I was on vacation to Florida 2 years ago, where I made some friends who taught me how to play basketball and told me that I should go over there and play some. So I was like, why not? I mean, it's probably gonna be fun. So
And one more question before we take a break. Just on the personal side, what are your hobbies and interests? What do you like to do when you're back home in your home country and you're not going to school or working or anything, just to pass the time? What do you like to do?
I used to play soccer for 11 years, and I still play with my friends and stuff. But now it's more basketball, just hanging out with my friends.
Pablo?
I also play basketball and soccer, but now the last 2 years I've been starting to play tennis. So right now I really like tennis.
Yone?
I really love to lift weights, what I do in my free time usually.
I play lots of soccer with my friends in the club, so yeah.
And Park.
Yeah, I play Hapkido, that's like Taekwondo. So,
One of the martial arts.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with our people from around the world.
He didn't say that. I asked him, like, kind of going away, but he said he doesn't know yet.
You have more
I'll
questions?
just pick you up after practice. What time do you guys usually get done with practice?
5:15 about this.
5:15?
5:15 right after that.
Okay. So I'll pick
Yeah,
you guys
we'll
up today.
Is there more questions?
I will ask you the highlights of your time here. What you have done that has been really outstanding.
my best time.
Yeah, since you've been here.
But yeah, went to Twin Cities and Rapid.
What? Why did you say? I don't know. I was like forgetting that I was talking on radio. I just wanted to tell them that we were World Cup winners, and
You are
That was
listening to
stupid.
the Eureka Show. This is KLY AM 1300. I'm Wanda Gent, your show host, with you every Wednesday and every Friday at 4:07. Today we have been visiting with Oliver, Pablo, Yannick, Nick, and Park, and they are from Denmark, Spain, two of them from Germany, and South Korea. And we're going to ask them one more question, and then they're free to go to track practice. We're going to come back with two more people from around the world. And Park, we'll start with you. Would you tell us some of the highlights that you have had since you've been here? And how long have you been here? The whole year?
No.
No, you've been here for like 2 months?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you've been here for 2 months. What are some of the highlights?
I think my highlight is a few days ago I had Brooklyn. Brooklyn is Mark's dog. She's so angry dog. Yeah, and so sometimes he broke for me, but I keep tried at her, so I did.
All
That's
right.
my favorite.
Okay. And Nick, yeah, if you just want to pass it over to Nick. How long have you been here?
well, I've been here for 2 months now
Okay.
too.
And what have been your highlights?
Well, I think the biggest thing so far was going to Bismarck because I was like going there and it was like a huge sight if you enter the city because it's like everywhere is a farm around you and then suddenly there's like a Bismarck, this Bismarck out of nothing, like there's just a city, and that was kind of impressive. And then I made friends with the guy from there and he took me with him to an ice hockey game and everything, so that was really, really 2 nice days. So I really enjoyed that. And another pretty cool thing was when my host dad was selecting the calves he's going to sell and the ones he's going to keep, and I kind of tried to help him and I kind of learned how he works every day. That was a really nice experience and was really fun because it was my host brother and everyone, so we kind of enjoyed the time. It was really fun to see that.
Okay, thank you. Yannick, how long have you been here?
I've been here since August, and my favorite trip was when Oliver, me, and Weissman went to the Twin Cities to watch a football game and a basketball game. And my second favorite trip was to Rapid City.
And Pablo, how long have you been here?
I've been since August also. And then my highlights, I don't know. It's been a lot of months, so I've done a lot of cool things. I remember working with Mark in the farm, helping him to do some stuff. I really enjoyed those times. And then also that I played football, which I've never played before. I wasn't good, but at least I tried. So it was pretty cool.
And Oliver.
I've been here since August too. I think the best highlights of your probably just been the basketball season and the football season. Mostly basketball season because that's pretty much the reason that I came over. And then, as Yannick said, we went to Minneapolis to watch a basketball game and a football game, so that was pretty cool too.
I would like to thank all of you for being here as guests on the Eureka Show today. And you're free to head out and go to track practice, and we'll take a break, and we'll be back with 2 more people.
Thank you.
Bye. You can just slide on over here for that too. It'll just be a little easier that way.
What is the number radio?
The number, 200. I have some announcements I'll get on here now, and then
Can I have paper?
welcome back to the Eureka Show tomorrow at the Senior Center. They're going to be serving a meal of Swiss steak, mashed potatoes, mixed vegetables, rice and raisins, and bread. Some of the things that are upcoming here in Eureka on the 12th, which is Saturday, I believe. It is a spring vendor and craft show. It will be from 10 o'clock until 3:30 at the multi-purpose room at school. On the 13th, which is Sunday, the church youth groups will be doing a food drive, and they're going to be going door to door, excuse me, looking for donations for the Eureka Food Bank. If you'd like to donate, you won't be home. Leave your donation in a visible location, and they will pick it up. The Eureka Community Development Company will be holding their annual meeting on Tuesday, March 15th at the Wolf Den. Keynote speaker for the evening will be Governor Dennis Dugard. There is a catered German meal at 6 p.m. and you do need to RSVP for that, but since this was pulled together kind of fast, you didn't have much time to get the RSVP in, you can still do that. Call 284-2130 or email at ecdc@valleytel.net. That is a free meal to the membership, and then at 7 o'clock when Dennis Dugard is speaking, anybody can come to that. And there will be a chamber meeting on March 21st, and that will be at the Information Center. The mobile food pantry will be on March 24th from 11:30 to 12:30 at the Harriet Community Center. Jackpot Bingo is every Sunday through March 26th from 3 o'clock until 5 o'clock at prime time. In Eureka, there will be a Eureka Theatrical Company production, and that will be on April 15th and April 16th at the Wolf Den. And one more thing, there will be a fundraiser Friday, April 1st. Everyone is invited from 5:30 until 7:30 at the Senior Center. It's a free will offering. They will be serving sausage, strudels, gravy, vegetables, kuchen, coffee punch, and it's co-sponsored by Thrivent Financial. Now I'd like to introduce you to our next 2 guests. Jean is from Thailand, and Jack is from China. So Jean, would you tell us your whole name?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Jean Trina Prangpinit Kitchakan. This is my full name. I come from Thailand. I come from the big city called Bangkok. It means City of Angel. Yeah. And my country is kind of have a lot of polite people and have a lot of beautiful players. And I have a lot of popular beach, the beautiful beaches. Yeah.
And Jack, what is your full name?
My name is Jack Wen. My Chinese name is Wen Jialiang, and I come from Shanghai, China. And you know, China is a big country, and I will say maybe 90% the stuff is made in China. So yeah, and China is very wide country, so the weather in different cities is different. So yeah.
Well, who are you staying with? Who's your host family?
Janice Sir.
And who is yours?
Jeannie and Greg, sir.
Okay. let's talk a little bit about the differences or the similarities that you have found in the food between here and your hometown or your homeland.
Um, my food in Thailand, we usually eat rice at the main dishes, and then um, we eat another things with rice, and we also have a lot of spicy stuff that put in the food, and we didn't have bread that much. Yeah, that's my different thing here.
Have you tried a lot of new food since you've been here?
Yeah, I love everything here. Every food, every American food is very good. Yeah.
And Jack, tell us a little bit about the food in your country and how it's the
Um,
same or different.
Yeah, because China is so wide and so different place have different food. City, my city, Shanghai, the people in Shanghai likes very like soy sauce. So every dish they put some soy sauce, and they think it tastes nice.
Have you tried new food since you've been here?
Yeah, I think taco is good and tastes nice and very healthy.
What about the weather? How is that the same or different?
Um, it's warm than here, and yeah, and some place in China is cold and some is very hot, so it's different.
Jean, how's the weather there?
The weather is really different because in Thailand it's very warm. Some days it's very hot. It's usually about 80 or 90 degrees. Yeah. So like when the first day of winter, I'm I'm feel very cold because it's about like zero below or something like that. Yeah.
Do you have any traditions in your country?
Yeah, I have a lot of tradition. Um, about the holiday. The holiday we don't have Thanksgiving. We don't have Easter, but it depends on the religion because we are Buddhist. We didn't a Christian, but but we also like uh, participate in uh, temple or something like that when we have a holiday.
Jack, what about traditions in your home country?
Tradition in my country, like we have the biggest festival is Spring Festival, like Chinese New Year. So um, yeah, in Chinese New Year, we also like big family and eat big meal and to see the firework. Yeah, and in China we also have Christmas and Thanksgiving because some like people from other country they live in China, so we have other festival from other country.
How did you decide to become a foreign exchange student?
Um, because I want to see more country because yeah in I visited uh, some country before, so I like to go to different country and to see their culture and their traditional.
Have you traveled to other countries before?
Yeah,
Like where?
um, like Italy, uh, Tokyo, Philippines. Um, yeah, that's all.
Okay. And Jean, how did you decide to become a foreign exchange student?
Basically, I wanna improve my English language because my mom and my dad have my own business, and um, he they both an exporter, and yeah, I decided to come back and then help them to talk with foreigner. And the other things that I want to come here because I want to learn the new things. I want to learn the how they live in different way, how they like study in school. Yeah, and I have to know more and meet new people.
Is that hard to do, coming to a country when you're as young as you are and not knowing anybody in a whole different language? Is it hard?
Yeah, is at first day is hard because I can't understand anything because we are in the different languages. But I take time and I learn a lot and try to like listening them and talk with them. So yeah, now I can understand them. Hmm.
Jack, was that a problem for you too? Like perhaps the language or the customs, anything like that? Was that
Yeah,
difficult?
so like English class is
Yeah.
hard. Yeah.
English class.
Yeah,
We have
and
to read a lot.
yeah, and yeah, and some the other culture it's different, so you must to um, how to say, join the other culture and play with them.
What are when you're back in your hometown and your home at home? What are some of the things that you do for pastimes, for hobbies, just to spend time?
Always like uh, basketball, and I would like to take picture and recording video. That's my hobby.
Tell us a little more about that. Before we went on the air, I was hearing you were doing some pretty good stuff.
Oh yeah, like so I just buy a camera and I come here and I recording my daily life. Not every day, but some when you do some interesting and you just record. And um, I I have my YouTube channel, and yeah, I post some video on YouTube channel, and one is uh, win the second in 40 exchange student video contest.
Well, after today, maybe you'll have first. You're recording this right now, right?
Yeah.
Jean, if you would answer the same thing, what are some of the hobbies and interests that you do in your homeland?
In my homeland, um, in my homeland, I like cheerleading and kind of uh, breeding stuff, things like that. But when I came here, I participate a lot of activity. Like I'm a cheerleader here for Bado and Eureka, and I participate in FCCLA, and I made a project about my country and then present all about my country, and I got a gold level on my illustrative talk for district, and then I will go to the state in April to yeah.
And one last question. It's going to be a real quick one here. But what are some of the highlights of your time here so far?
My highlight is I I have learned a lot of things, and I have done the things that I never done before, and I have I can participate a lot of activity, and then spend the time with a new friend, know the new friend. So that's all my special years. Yeah, and I think this is my very special and very amazing years for me. Yeah.
And Jack, what would you say are some of your highlights?
First, the environment in here is very nice. Like, have no air pollution, and because you know that in the big city have a lot of air pollution, and in here I can make a good picture in here. So yeah, that's the highlight.
Okay. And thank you very much. The last two people that you have been listening to were Jean from Thailand and Jack from China. And thank you very much for being here on the show today. Join me on Friday when we're going to have guests from the Eureka Community Development Company. They're going to be talking about economic development as well as the upcoming meeting on March 15th. That's it from Eureka. single minute plus. And they didn't even cut us off.
Yay!
That's awesome.
And I didn't even get a plug in.
No, well, you can come back.
I will have to.
Yeah, it went so fast.
It did when there's this many. It
Yeah.
goes really fast.
I want to talk a lot of things, but I can't remember.
I know.
I have a lot of things on my head, but
Well,